What is up, people? Today I've got a very nice fragrance for you. The last one, or one of the last two that I got from my Italy trip. So this is a Italian niche house. It's called Essenzialmente Laura, and this fragrance is called Ambra Antica. So I'm out here on a nice walk. It's very beautiful out here. And I decided to review this fragrance for you. So this was a very nice fragrance. As the name suggests, it has a lot of amber. But the scent profile to me goes on like this. It's a very deep vanilla, very dark vanilla, dark sweetness with some amber. And the way amber smells to me is like sort of an old wooden shed, an old attic. It has this sort of vintage smell to it. And on Fragrantica, I can only see there's only vanilla and amber listed. But when I was in the store, the lady talked about benzoin and myrrh and all these type of bitter sweet additions. And I definitely pick up on the benzoin. It's a very prominent note in here. The benzoin is sort of a very bitter sweetness. It smells like wax in a way, bitter wax, if you know how wax smells like. But this fragrance, when I first smelled it, it was very nostalgic and euphoric, if I may say. I'm not trying to over-exaggerate the experience, but it sort of reminded me of an old Joe Malone fragrance that I used to have. It's called Myrrh and Tonka. So this is very similar to it. And when I first smelled it, I was shocked, man. And by that point, I'd smelled a lot of fragrances in the store. The lady was talking about all the fragrances they had, how it had natural ingredients and whatnot. And I felt kind of bad walking out the store without buying anything. So I chose this mainly because it smells like Myrrh and Tonka. But now in retrospect, I kind of regret buying it because I mainly bought it just to not be an asshole, like walking in and asking her to bring the entire shelf down and then just walking without buying anything. So I bought this for 68 euros, 50 ml. And another reason I bought it is because I wanted a niche Italian, sort of a very unknown brand that I wanted with me, just to keep it as a souvenir for myself, sort of. And it became this. So I don't regret it 100%, but if you were to ask me would I have this or Myrrh and Tonka in my collection, I would say Myrrh and Tonka, but again, I don't regret buying this entirely. So the performance for this, it has a very good performance, man. It lasts only about 12 hours with solid projection. And that is very typical for this sort of fragrances, these deep, ambery, sweet scents. They tend to last a lot of time, and this is not an exception. 100%, man. And the occasions for this, I would say, are special occasions. I would not wear this as a daily fragrance because the sweetness in it is sort of, I don't know, to me, I can describe it as the night, the like darkness, sort of evenings. This is how the fragrance smells to me. This is how that dark, sweet, very bitter aspect to it. And this is mainly special occasions, dates if you're like feeling exotic enough to smell like amber. But yeah, this is not a daily fragrance, definitely special occasions. I have worn this to a funeral once. It wasn't a funeral, it was like after the funeral where like hold a little ceremony to like they give out food and stuff, and it was like a memoir for the deceased. So I wore it there, and yeah, I received a compliment on it. But again, only special occasion fragrance. And this also smells like Grand Soir. So it's a hybrid between Grand Soir and Myrrh and Tonka. But yeah, a very nice fragrance. Now when I'm thinking about it, maybe I shouldn't have bought it, but I have it now and there's no point in having regrets. So yeah, and I can say that I have a niche Italian fragrance now. So this is a very awesome scent. Yeah, this is all I had today. And before I finish off, I like to mention how the design of it is quite cheap. I don't really like the cap on it. I don't know, it's like plastic on I don't really like it. But yeah, this is all I had for today. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope this video helped you pick out your next fragrance purchase.